All right, YouTube, we are live. If you guys are not, join the Telegram. The link's in the video description. It's completely free, and that's where we post the trades. That's where we've got the chat. Go ahead and join. I just posted that we were live there as well. I'll notify you guys every day we come on. Today is NFP. We're going to... why am I opening WordPress? Or not WordPress, Word doc. Okay, so came out weak for the dollar. As you guys know, Euro's been skyrocketing all week, and so we're having another up day. Yesterday, the last two candles, we failed to go higher than Wednesday on Thursday, closed lower, but all things considered, and this news coming out, we've seen prices push higher, whereas they probably should have started pushing lower, especially where things were tapping in that daily fair value gap. We'll look right here on the daily, but basically, just so we can get a better picture, basically now we have gone past and filled completely that fair value gap, and now we're tapping into that supply up there, which hadn't been tapped into once either. So even though we have pushed up now, we 100% can see price drop some today just because of the significance of that supply over there and how it made price dump. And it was pretty much the starting point of this entire move down for a matter of like 2 months, 2.5 months. So we'll see. What's up, boys? How you guys doing today? What's up, Jake, Lubislav, GamerCat, Anthony, Animush? Good morning, guys. I saw some of you guys in the chat saying not to trade today, but you guys know we can't do that. So this high is our first point of interest that we're going to work off of, and we're just going to let price develop today, though. I will say that we're not gonna be in a rush to do anything. So this is going to be our first point that we are interested in looking at, and price is just falling from here now. So we would want to see, we would want to see price establish after this point right here. So we might be hanging out for a little bit, but needless to say, if it sets up, it sets up. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Price has been so bullish that we would be okay taking buys, but at the same time, like I just said, price is also tapping into a pretty significant supply. So we would be comfortable if price came down today as well. You can see on top of tapping into the supply now just how much liquidity it's taken on its way up here in this distribution the last few days. So it has everything it needs to go down. It just doesn't have the people clicking the buttons, I guess, or the algorithm starting to drive it down. Yeah, we traded during Christmas and we crushed it. We just shouldn't have carried that momentum into New Year's week. Jeez. But yeah, it's let's see. I don't even know how much price pushed on that candle. Yeah, the NFP candle pushed 40 pips. Today's a slow day. Today's a slow day compared to the last few days. You guys can even see this candle's not even close to as big as these last few candles. Yeah, Josh, that's a good point. It feels good to be able to say that, right? It's by the grace of God that this whole channel's revived. But honestly, it's revived in a different way, right? Because like I mean, even in the 2 months, I was trying to put out some content still, and I was like gonna try to grow the channel, and I was like, this isn't even what I want to be doing. Like, I just got on YouTube to begin with. If you guys look at my oldest stuff, which is still on the channel, which is live streams, I got on YouTube to live stream, and then I just ended up getting into some like video making, and like that was never like the intention. And so I had to kind of go back to what I wanted to do from day one and what God put on my heart. So we're in a much better spot now, I think, because I kind of am like letting go and detaching from like the part where it's like we need to grow, we need to strive, we need to get the channel up, stuff like that, to now it's like, okay, let's just trade with a good group of people on a daily basis and try to keep it more private and actually make money trading. And that I feel so much more peace about doing that the last few weeks. so much more peace about my trading and about like everything. Where do you take on EG so that you trade in euro pound? What were you trading, Animesh? Were you trading our model though, or were you trading a different model? Oh, Josh, you're talking about EU. EU. Oh yeah, I guess. I guess EU too. Yeah, no, when we were in December though. You make a good point. If we look at the chart, um, not just December, but since last October. Yeah, since last no, it was even further. It was yeah, no, price has been dropping on EU for a while. Yeah, it's been dropping on EU for a while. The significant drop that I think you're just talking about was just since October. Will we recover the whole move though? I don't know. I don't know. It might happen. This is a lot of money to the upside. A lot of people, a lot of big people got their money on the upside right now. But at the end of the day too, if they were gonna drive prices significantly lower, they would do this first. Oh, the 15 minute and 1 minute. The setup was good. No, that's honest. Yeah, honestly, that's still a good strategy. That's still a good strategy. That's what I feel like I would trade for positive risk to reward again if I did. But I'm kind of I need a break from the 1 minute chart. I need a break from it. Valorant highlights. We are up right now 4.5%. Let me bring it over. This is where we're at right now. We are at $104,500. So that's up 4.5%. Let me get the actual dashboard out just to show you guys it's active and whatnot. And it's kind of fun to look at sometimes. Wait, what the heck? Maybe I'm not logged in. Yeah, it showed I had no active accounts on the dashboard. I was about to freak out. Like, I guess we're not trading prop today. Yeah, this is it right here, 4.5. These were before scalping. This is after scalping. So you can see negative risk reward scalping has been going much better for us. We probably, yeah, no, not probably. If we weren't down on the account at all when we started scalping, we would have probably passed right now between the first trade last week, the day trade, and all our scalping, the 9 trade win streak we're on, we would have passed by now. Um, but yeah, that was we had to come out of a hole a little bit. I honestly I didn't think this account was gonna make it. Yeah, if we win today, I'm halfway too. I'll be just over halfway. I've got 10%, but Luboslav's got 8%, so I have to get 10%. Yeah, yeah, that's what we're thinking too. That like it's gonna be a perfect system on these prop accounts, right? Yeah, you caught up so quick. I know they switched it to 8% recently. I gotta see it's different because I'm in the United States, so I don't have access to all the firms. I'll have to look though. Animesh, we'll make it happen then. We'll make it happen for you. 10 trade win streak for you to join. Hop on the profit train. Head into negative versus reward town. Thank you. I'll be honest, guys. So I watched Patrick Whelan for a while last night. Probably I stayed up a little bit too late, honestly. But the guy's just a trip. I honestly, yeah, I honestly had a good time watching him though. I was just sitting there laughing for a while. Yeah, we'll get that winning set up today, Animesh. See something. If you guys are in here and you're not in the Telegram, just join. We started up a chat room this week and it's been pretty great. I'm going to cut it off at around like 50 people, I think. Not like cut it off, but just like close it so no one else can join. We got about 28 people in there right now. So if you guys are on the streams or you've been watching them too and you're not in the chat room, you could join through the Telegram, which is just in the links in the description of this stream. But we'll keep the chat room private, and then like of course if we ever get like some people on the streams with us that want to join, we just open it up to them. It's mainly for the people on the stream. It's mainly for us. That way we can talk outside of stream too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get on Black Ops 6 time to time. What about you guys? You guys play Black Ops 6 at all? Because if you do, we're gonna have we're gonna have to play sometime. Matthew, I would like to answer that question um, by saying until the wheels fall off. Fort. Yeah, I haven't played Fort in a while, but I used to play it all the time. It's a good game. Josh can't play games because they're playing him. You can't play Euro US Dollar on the PS5, Josh. No, but to answer your question seriously, Matthew, so I want this strategy. Like the goal is to just be able. I want this strategy to be what I do for good. Whenever I switch strategies, it's not for the sake of, oh, I just don't want to, or like I don't switch strategies for the sake of just switching them. I usually switch them because of two reasons, and we all switch them because of two reasons. And it's not necessarily just a lack of a psychology. It is, but it's a little different than we would think. We either stop trading a strategy because it just stops working completely, or because we stop believing in it because of a downturn. So to answer your question, I'm going to keep trading the strategy, A, as long as it keeps working, and B, as long as whenever there's a downturn, it's not so significant. Maybe it's just one trade every, month or 2 months or so, which is possible. It's possible to get, go on a winning streak much longer even. But A, if the strategy just completely stops working, or B, if when there's like a downturn, depending on how bad it is and depending on how like long we've run, um, as long as it doesn't make me completely give up hope in the strategy, then we're going to be good to keep trading it. So as long as I maintain confidence in the strategy, um, and as long as it keeps working, those two things combined, we're not planning on stopping for now. They got some fun stock games. That's funny. we could see price could be distributing off of that supply up there that got tapped into for the first time in months now. This could 100% be some serious money coming downwards. So we're just gonna be patient. These candles are still trailing lower one after the other. Even this next one's already gone lower. So it's like at this point, we're not trying to get in on a landslide. We're trying to get in after the landslide starts to actually form some structure to give us confirmation, right? The paper money, yes. Sorry guys, I gotta do something. We're just hanging out anyway right now. We got time. We got time on our hands. And they almost get like a third screen for the chat. Because I kind of have to click off it sometimes. I do remote work from home. So after we trade, I'm working on the computer all day. Okay. Yeah, no, that's for the private Telegram chat. $500 in Bitcoin only. This candle has pushed lower, guys, so we got to chill out on that and wait. It hasn't price has not bottomed out yet. So we'll see what happens. We still got about an hour and a half. I gotta check something really quick though, guys. Okay. All right, this could be the bottom of this small drop here. Sorry guys, I'm doing something really really quick. He's editing it. My side job. Yeah, right. Reading chat really quick. Yeah, I would see the thing is everyone wants to be a full-time trader. What's that actually look like though? You know what I mean? Unless I've got enough stuff to keep me busy during the day, that would be super super difficult because like then it's like we get off stream, we get off the trade and it's like, all right, what do I do now? And I could find stuff to do, but I think work is healthy, especially if it's with the right people, and you're working towards something good, but I would like my trading to be in a place where I could do it full time. That's like always the dream, right? And then that takes a lot of the weight off when you do work. It's like, okay, I don't have to do this, but I'm doing it because I want to now. And that's when it would change things. You know what I mean? Charts are moving a little slower. That's why too I took a little bit to get online today in the past few days. The way we're trading now, it takes time for price to develop some. What do you guys think though? You think it's gonna go up higher today, or do you think this is just it's gonna start pulling back and dropping? I think it's gonna start pulling back and dropping, but I don't know. I sit for 17 hours a day. I feel that. Jeez. Yeah, you gotta get up and work out in the middle of that. How fast I can I'm like just sitting here in my own world, like just filling in the words. 60 or 100 words a minute. Yeah, yeah. No, I sit for probably a good amount of time too, just like that. You just do the push-ups, right? Yeah, I'll do a deck of cards sometimes. I'll just bust out a deck of cards, start flipping them over, flip four cards over at a time. Do those. Wait a couple minutes, answer some stuff, do the same thing. No, I get that. I get it. Okay. So yeah, this is officially a bottom, officially a point that we can call of interest. And now we are inside of a decent size range. It's probably about 40 pips. I'm screenshotting. Yeah, it does look like it's breaking lower now. Now we're making progress. I'm on a mission right now. Okay. Even on Christmas Eve. I gotta read the chat. Every time I'm not looking at the chat, it goes crazy, and then when I look at it, it slows down. Let me read. Yeah, I think we're dropping today too. Breaks the 30-minute high. I'm gonna wait for longs. Yeah, we need price to start breaking higher like a few times in a row, right? 100%. It's crazy to think how every candle looks so small, but yeah, that's how it's been all week, Gamer Cat. All these candles, I mean, every like a 5-minute candle just casually being like 20 pips, 30 pips. Like even this one at 8:55, that's an 18 pip 5-minute candle. It's nuts. It's like 4-hour candles we used to get. Yeah, I trade every day, even on bank holidays. Yeah, yeah, we trade everything. We're not ever trading New Year's week again. That's for sure. So that's when we won't trade. The whole week, Monday through Friday, the 4 days, whatever it's gonna be, we're not doing it. So we were here 365 days. We're not here for New Year's week ever again now. Never again. Never again. That's interesting. I don't know why Chrome's pulling, or whatever it is. What's it called? At Microsoft Edge is pulling up over there. Alrighty. Alright, so now this is a high too. So we've got a high in here that's been established. So now we can start to see a point where price could start breaking higher from. So super important. Cool. What do you guys think? I think the only reason the buys could happen is because a lot of people are faked out in the selling right now. But they might not be getting faked out. If they see the higher time frame, if they see the higher time frame, it's It's important.